Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to the Dirt Sheet Debate, where me and that pretty face jump into all the hot topics in wrestling. It's going to be a fun one. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to break down, and it's going to be rapid fire. So make sure you get in that chat. Ask us some questions. What is on your wrestling mind as we break it all down here tonight? But strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. We are the Wrestling Fans United. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you are doing well. Friday Junior in the books. We're going to talk a little wrestling, and then we head into the weekend. SmackDown tomorrow, of course, 7:30, like it says under me. And we're here on Saturday for NXT Deadline. It's going to be a fun one. We're looking forward to it all. And thankfully, I am not alone. And if you don't know who I am, well, I'm Mr. Everything KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. And welcome back, Mr. Biggie Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. See, I just had to prove I could do it without losing my voice. Yes, sir, I'm back, and I feel like I'm going to peak out already.
Right, I almost pictured you like hitting the puffer right after, just a little Ralph Wiggum, like... We're good to go.
I don't have my inhaler.
But yeah, lots going on, lots to talk about, lots to get into in the wrestling world. I know you were under the weather the last couple days, but no shortage of things to talk about. I mean, the two main things that have been, I think, the most shared this week more than anything else has been the fact that T's and P's out to the King Larry, who passed on. And, of course, TNA's big deal, which we will kick this one off with. But, Nick, how you feeling? How you doing, buddy? Welcome back, sir.
Yes, well, first and foremost, 100% tease to Mr. Punk and Miss Lee of, you know, the legend Larry. Well. 2025 is going to be where a legend in pro wrestling passed on, and that's Larry. And then, hey, Hulk Hogan died too.
Yeah, that was great.
But, yeah, on top of that, big news, everyone. TNA on AMC. When's the last time you watched AMC? Because I just remember it for Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, and Mad Men.
Yeah, that's pretty much the bulk of it. I mean, it's funny, and we'll start the clock in a moment, but it's been crazy times. But if nothing else, have you ever seen so many posts coming from TNA about TNA, other people about TNA, like everybody coming out of the woodwork? It rippled through the wrestling world.
Oh, absolutely, because this is a big shift of the TNA has been on live TV before, but they haven't been on anything close to this since about Spike TV. Because then before it was Destination America, Pop TV, they're on Twitch for a bit. So yeah.
Destination America, gee.
And this is a thing though, too, that a lot of people have been talking about. We've been talking about it. I think we were kind of the first ones to really bring it up. When they get a TV deal, do they start creeping more and more in that number 2 slot versus the number 3 slot?
Well, that's a genius thought, sir, and we will jump into that, and we'll break it down just real quick. Want to say hello to all the people out there as we got Mega Evil Bagel and Mercy. So a very new top 3 here on the channel. So congrats to you 3. Get in that chat, get your points, super chat, super stickers, get your bonus. Nick found his voice, says MDB. We're not going to do our usual hello, everybody. We're just going to say hi. Everyone out there, we see y'all. The impatient ones even, you know, where are you? Waiting for us. We were late by a minute and a half. But Nick is back. Nick's feeling better. That's good to go. All right, let's do the super chat, and then we will go in. But Nick, brother, hope you're 100 tonight. I don't think you're 100, but you're hanging in.
Yeah, not quite. But thank you, Spaz.
T's and P's over your way as well, sir. So
yeah, so you want to know, you can know. We'll talk about it. But yeah, thanks to everyone who joined me and Jake last night. Final resolution and deadline preview up now, and clips about the Righteous Paxley and TNA's new deal.
Let's go, bro. All right, we appreciate it. As
Jake DeMarco.
Right, shout out to Jake and Spaz. We appreciate all the love. Nick at 85, and solid 85. You'll get that.
It might be more 58, but we'll get there.
A whole minute and a half. Wow. I know we suck and we're working on it. We're trying to be better.
Right.
Sometimes the extra couple puffs matter. So
That's what gets you from 58 to an 85, get you that Ocho
right.
Cinco.
Absolutely. As I think I gave myself a tickle in the throat.
Well,
All right, Nick, let's get into the nitty gritty. We could break it all down. Now, we do have a half an hour pre-show tomorrow, folks. Tune in for that. Nick and I back at it again. And there are some topics that are not on this list that we are definitely going to get into a little more. And it shall be a very interesting Friday night. But yeah, TNA Impact. We touched on it. You said it. When was the last time it was really relevant? When was the last time it really mattered? And when the last time I watched AMC very much makes me think of Breaking Bad. It makes me think of
The Walking Dead, Mad Men.
But even that,
Coral.
All that fell off. Like I'm kind of like back watching The Walking Dead, and it's not on AMC.
Yeah, that's the thing is now what do you go to AMC for? It's a bigger network. It's, well, to quote Dave, it's a big station. I don't know the last time someone's called a station on TV since the fucking 60s, or maybe the 80s, but it's still a much more known network, and it does also have AMC Plus as a streaming kind of alternative too as well.
Yes.
Now, does that go against TNA Plus 2 on its own? That's going to be interesting.
Yes.
But the big thing is that we've talked about of once TNA gets a TV deal, do they start to creep on Tony's heels a lot more?
Yeah, and I mean, we all felt like the one thing holding them back. I even know our buddy Anthony out there, our TNA guy, very much has said the same thing of they do good stuff, but as long as they're not on TV, you can't really put them in the same conversation. Right. Now they're going to be in that conversation. As of January 15th, Thursday nights, we're going to be here live for it. A lot of people are going to be tuning in just to see. The ads are everywhere. The marketing's been hard and steady since this has been announced. The wrestlers are doing everything you could imagine for them to kick this one off right. And I do think as a collective, you have to imagine they're ready to really fucking put a cement who they are in a real quick time.
I really hope so. Obviously, the WWE partnership kind of really helped them get this deal, I feel. And
yes.
Like you said, the whole locker room's pushing it. It feels like they're going to be kind of in almost a standstill holding pattern till 2026, till that live show.
Yes.
And I don't know if they're going to stay going live or if they're even going to stay in that time slot because they're going at 9 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock.
Yes.
So is that going to be a little more adult content too? Because it is also AMC who had shows like The Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, more adult content. So do they push the line a little bit more and get more into that TK alternative to WWE territory?
Yeah, I think it's going to push that envelope. I think they are a very story-driven group. We know guys like Tommy Dreamer over there, a lot of the vets like Kaz and Eric, they're all going to they all tell stories. Like it's not just about the matches, but yeah, I think they can go into things like Lethal Lockdown and some hardcore matches and really push the envelope. Looking here, I mean, Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Nautilus, The Red King, Dark Winds, never heard of it.
I was going to say, what is John Moxley after a match? The Red King?
Yeah, right. What do you mean? Before he gets in the ring for a match.
Right. But still, like you could get now, you might get the Broken Hardys a bit more on AMC because that's gonna they might be able to go away with that.
Yeah.
And tying in all of this, the amount of AW fans, and I mean the tribalist of tribalists that came out and instantly felt they needed to shit on TNA. That was already number 3, but you got to shit on it still. Huh? Sounds like ye be threatened.
I've done a lot of talking about the sickos in the last 24 hours. I've taken a lot of heat for my opinion on it. I truly don't think they realize that they are becoming a small minority in the wrestling world. I don't think they realize that what's happening, the groundswell, and people are finding alternatives. And great that you love it.
To the product. They are the thing that turns people away from the product.
It's the whole attitude of like, oh, okay, okay, you're not happy with AEW, but you still put up with that shit, And I said it to someone the other day of like, so wait, if one company is doing poor, you believe that WWE is doing shit, it doesn't let you off the hook to also do shit. Like 2 shits don't make a shit, Nick.
That's how you get a shit sandwich here. But yeah, to me, the whole thing of like, why are you constantly saying how TNA is not even in your league? And everyone was kind of with you on that. Of like they're solid number 3 and everything. They're kind of been a little of WWE's feeder system. I'm wondering how the talent roster is going to look and shake out come January. Do they still have all their top talent? Do they have new talent? Do they debut people on the first live episode? But if you haven't been a threat to AEW and you're an AEW tribalist, why you got to keep shitting on them?
Why this is a great thing for wrestling. It's no different. It's ironic. It's the people that say like enjoy all the wrestling, and you know we want all the wrestling companies
stop enjoying the other wrestling,
right? And then it's like, oh, look at this other wrestling. They're like, it's shit. It sucks. Don't look over to there. You're like, whoa, I don't get it. I thought we were trying to embrace all of the wrestling goodness. I think TNA has got a huge opportunity here, Nick. I think TNA can do a lot of interesting things. And there are free agents. There are names out there that bring intrigue. You want people to tune in on the first ever show? Tease Karrion Kross. I dare you. Tease Karrion Kross. Now, where you're like, oh, Karrion's got to go work the indies, or Shotzi's got to go work the indies, or Gigi, or whoever. But now maybe they can be on TV now again. What about a Baron Corbin? Like, if they start
Karrion Kross and the Righteous on AMC, shut up and tell me that doesn't tie in perfectly. Mwah, chef's kiss.
Doesn't that feel like a match made in heaven? Doesn't that feel meant to be? So I mean, again, it does open up this opportunity. AMC wants it to be a success. They're going to advertise the hell out of it. Impact's going to want it to be an success, or TNA is going to want it to be a success. Carlos Silva saying all the right things, and real quick before the timer pops up, instantly within minutes, I saw the announcement for TNA. Congratulations, and I saw two dirt sheets and one retweet of another dirt sheet instantly come out and say WWE is ending their deal with NXT with TNA because they're going to AMC. And Carlos Silva has shot that down already. They were part of getting this deal. They will continue to help them. Again, if this whole plan is to kind of hurt AEW, then this is how you do it. And you're going to continue to support them. Why? Like, oh, they got a TV deal. Peace. And Carlos Silva said, no, that's not the case. Like, we have an ongoing working relationship.
The only way that would make sense is that if that's like we taught you how to ride the bike without the training wheels. Now we're going to let you go, kid. But no, this 100% TNA respectfully does not get this deal if they're not partnered and not exposed because of WWE. That very much, they use WWE's assets, WWE's partnership to get this whole TV deal worked out. And now, is this a bigger indictment on TNA's partnership with AEW that, Tony, you didn't get us no TV deal, you didn't get us no diamond ring, you ain't got us no whip. What you talking about over there?
Now, does this put pressure on Tony Khan now going, oh, shit, we have a show on Tuesday that's beating our ass every week. Now we have a show on Thursday that could beat our ass. Do I got to kind of get some shit together?
I think we got a topic coming down the pipeline here that's going to very much help us talk about that exact thing.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's interesting times. Congrats, TNA. Let's see what happens. You're good on that one. I gave us a little extra, but we came in smooth.
Yeah, we stuck the landing on that one, I feel.
Right. All right. I even forgot to put the slide on, but you know what's up, guys.
Right.
Oh, no, I didn't. I had the timer up. There we go. I know what I'm doing. It's not my first time. All right. The next topic on the chart tonight, highly talked about around the IWC. Everyone's pretty much made up their mind, but I think it's still fun to kind of get into it, Nick. Who is the mystery man? Why wasn't he revealed on Monday? Where's this going?
Who be you, Scooby-Doo? And I almost like that they've waited on the debate, on the reveal, the debut, what have you. It's probably going to happen during Braun and Punk's world title match, or around there, I would assume. But
I agree.
Yeah, I like how everyone instantly knew who it was and then didn't know who it was, and we've got. I've seen the wildest theories from Rhea Ripley to fucking Vince to
Moxley.
Zoe Starks. Yeah, Moxley's been AI put in so many goddamn pictures. It's Montez Ford. Why is everyone so unhappy that it's Austin Theory? We all before were so happy to put Austin Theory with the Vision. Now that they're going to do it, why are they pushing Austin Theory? Why don't they push new people? Why are they pushing new people?
You know who? I hope it's Jey Uso. I hope it's Jey Uso, just to have everyone melt right down.
He just time warped. He ran it back so far. It's a past version of Jey Uso that came back.
Right? Y'all thought I was in the ring, didn't y'all? No, I think that at the end of the day, is it a case of like I kind of threw it out there towards you the other day of I almost hope it's not theory just because of the internet, because of being so involved in the IWC as far as their ongoings. Like these are the same people that don't want reality shows based on the behind the scenes stuff, but they'll just fucking spill all the stuffs as
Give
quick
me
as
all
they
the
can get
behind the
it,
scenes details.
right? Even to the point where they're guessing. Oh, it's definitely this. Oh, my sources told me. The source is the fucking canine sitting next to them while they're watching the show, just like us. Like, what the fuck do you mean? But ultimately, theory fits, right? Like, if it is theory, this could be something.
Oh, absolutely. And it's a way to push him and it's a way to put him in a top spotlight. It doesn't have a little Shield vibes to it of the last time when we saw the Shield debut, they were Punk was champ. I mean, it's a little tingy, it's a little interesting. It's the first
Okay.
time that they've done the mystery attacker and didn't instantly pull off the hood and reveal who they
Yeah.
were. But
Mhm.
has this become a trope of Triple H's booking of at least once a month, every 2 months, we get a hooded mystery attacker?
Yeah, there's a lot of like who done it on WWE, and sometimes it's been a success, sometimes it's been a bit of a meh. So, I mean, again, it's on them to kind of make it cool. If I was Triple H, I'd be looking up and down my roster and being like, who's gonna really fucking wow people? Like everyone thinks it's theory. Maybe we go another way with this, just because. But
I've
because I
seen
think
people theorize Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy's a good one. Now, if the guy that did the act, I think he was too big to be Murphy and not
Too
thick.
tall, maybe not as bulky and
Yeah, not as
everything.
short and stout.
But everybody instantly went into the RPG,
Jericho.
ARG kind of because he had a quote on his Instagram of, do
Oh,
you see the vision or whatever? And everyone's, see, he's talking about it.
yeah,
He said it. It came out the same day. I
yeah,
saw people breaking down this man's cheeks,
right.
looking at
Yeah,
that
there's been a
name
lot
cake
of
to figure out who it was.
right. There's been a lot of cake investigation going on, right? It was Eddie Murphy. Speaking of layers,
Delirious.
right? But yeah, I mean, could it like I mean, Seth doesn't seem like the right answer. We know he's going through it. He just had surgery. We obviously did the moves just to kind of put us in that mindset. But ultimately, I mean, how do you feel now that Logan Paul's officially a part of the vision?
It halfway kind of works. He can be that little in and out. He's an annoying douchebag, which is he's gonna get more heat on this group.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and again, it's a younger group of guys. It feels more. This has
Yep,
now
yep.
felt more dangerous alliance than it
Mhm.
was, the Bloodline or any other kind of real faction that's WWE's done lately.
Right. Seth won't help the vision. Not in that way, I don't think. Not his
Well, it
gumdrop
reminds me like the
buttons.
George Bush quote about like fool me once, shame on
Right.
me, fool me twice, shame on me again. Uh, Like you can't do the double fake out with Seth and injuries because Seth's already the reason why no one believes injuries now.
Yeah, I mean, again, the minute Seth got hurt this time, everybody doubted it. Everyone wondered what it was. But
Mhm.
I'm going to say what I said the other night. Braun Breaker will be world champion on January 6th and or January 5th, and it will be due to some type of play from the vision. And it seems pretty obvious, but I think Breaker does it. I think we go into 22-26 with Braun Breaker as a champion. And I think it's time put some belts on some of these young guys and let them carry the company.
Well, I'll tie this into the topic and everything. You got to pull the
Mhm.
trigger on people. Why not pull it on Austin Theory? Why not pull it on Braun Breaker?
Yeah,
No, I landed right on the button. I landed it. But
right. And
yeah,
remember,
you got to start pulling the trigger on some of these younger guys and everything.
mhm,
I don't. The last thing, because you said it with like 10 seconds left.
yeah,
You really think that they're gonna pull the trigger on the fifth and not Braun wins the Rumble? We build it all the way till Mania, and that's when he does it.
why I'm thinking it is a start off the year on a big note, and there's been a lot of talk. ESPN's not happy that Netflix wishes they were kind of doing better.
Hmm.
Maybe I don't know. I mean, Freddie Prince Jr. was the source on one of those. But yeah, I mean, I think what sold me though is Elimination Chamber is in Chicago, and Punk could be in that chamber. He could also just be on the card, but I think if he loses the belt and then works his way back to it, it's kind of cool.
Fair enough. We'll see. We can talk about that more on Friday before SmackDown.
Yes. All right. I know you're itching to get to the next one, so I'm not even going to.
Well, hold on. Did want to. Well, first, I had C Money's, but I like this from Randolph of saying, "Bro, that is unnecessary loud. It's because it gets us to actually shut up.
Almost.
You won't talk over it because it's that loud."
Yeah, it's a bit on the loud side. I can turn it. No, I can't.
Yes, we won't get food again. With the Seth Rollins double fake injury, but sorry.
Yeah, the last point I'll put on that is what we said is just I'd almost considered not having it Theory, and it's not Theory's fault, but I mean I think it would be a funny swerve if it was just somebody else.
If it's not Theory, give me Montez Ford.
That'd be cool. I mean, like holy shit, right?
Right.
All right,
a holy moment for me, a shit holy moment for you. Eddie Kingston, Samoa Joe, winter is coming, and I know last night they kicked off the show with the face off. Weak sauce, applesauce, though, from Samoa Joe. Eddie was at least halfway better than Joe. I'll admit Eddie's wasn't that great, but this is a bit of your uncle fighting your dad. This is stepdad versus my real dad kind of vibe.
I felt it was so mailed in, dude. These are two guys, like it's like, you know, you get a slugger up at the plate, right? And you expect Judge to smash it. And when he fucking, you know, whiffs on 3, you're like, oh, God damn. And it felt like these guys just went out and whiffed. And I think it's partly the expectation. And maybe it's partly my fault that I put the expectation on them of these are two great talkers. Like I said, Eddie has a long career still ahead of him because he's such a good talker. He's a guy that could be a color guy on commentary. This is a guy that could be a manager, but Joe's the same. Joe's a legend. Joe
did commentary. We remember the poncho.
Joe did the poncho. I was waiting for those comments.
But now, 2 things. I understand on one hand why this is on Winter is Coming, and I'll get to that a little bit later. If this actually had a bit of a pay-per-view build and everything, and they had a little bit more legs underneath this and everything, and a more runway, you could get into that. My whole thing too with this, and I even put it in the chat last night because, you know, vocal cords, that why was everyone barred from ringside? Because it's going to be so confrontational and so violent, said Tony Schiavone. Yet no one got physical with this. Why didn't Joe choke out Eddie or something like that to end that segment? Well, I'm sick of you running your fucking yapper, thing.
Yeah, and I've taken some heat over the last 12 hours or 14 hours or 24 hours, whatever the fuck it's been. Everything's a blur. But you know, since last night, just because I felt like the whole show, it just lacks intensity. They're doing stuff and they're doing some big stuff, but it just lacks intensity. It lacks that.
But they're telling you how intense it is. Don't you feel how intense it's going to be? So intense.
Yeah, like what am I
and
missing?
Then no one fights. No one says. That's the thing is there was no intensity from 2 guys that are probably the 2 most intense people on a promo. Samoa Joe literally feels like it fits with the Joe's gonna kill you
right
when he's out there cutting a promo. Eddie's known for being a talker and, you know, I'm gonna hurt you and enjoy it type of shit. This feels like because it's so rushed to Winter is Coming that it don't have any leg to stand on. There's no true build to a story here.
And listen, I still struggle. I still have an issue, dude. And I know because you're pro Eddie, you know, you're a little hesitant, but just out of nowhere. And I think this is why the promos and such are hard to get into. Is where did Eddie come from? Like Eddie went from catering to championship match.
Well, he's already going back to catering, but no. And I'll admit I'm an Eddie mark. But this is what I bring up. Thank you for getting me back there. Of why this match is on Winter is Coming, because it's a quick little feud. That's what they're probably intending it to be. Joe defends his title. Joe's on the show. Eddie versus Hook, or with Hook, it gets that kind of story back involved and keeps it going a bit. It's the it's the stopgap. What are you going to do with Joe versus Swerve at Winter is Coming? You're going to do another tag match, another trios match versus the Dark Order. Yeah. So it's something that should feel cool to the AW audience, and it does. But I wish they had more legs underneath it.
Yeah, I think this match is going to suck. I think the match is going to be bad. I'm not looking forward to this fucking match at all, bro.
I am dreaming of this match. I am waiting with bated breath for this match.
Two walruses just smacking at each other. It's going to be crazy.
This is your dad and your uncle fighting in the parking lot of a fucking Ruby Tuesdays or something.
Listen, if there's two guys that can get a really outstanding pro wrestling match done, it's these two guys. If they don't overdo it, if they don't over convolute it, if it's not overbooked, Joe and Eddie can give you something. It's still two big beefy boys smacking all the meat, but I just think it's gonna. I'm so worried because again, and the AEW fans tell you everything. Like if you ask some of the sickos, they don't even make a mistake. They don't make a misstep. They just everything's on point. I don't think it is, and I think things like last night, which we're not going to get too deep into, but I just think this should be more than what it is. We know the outcome. I feel bad because it's like Eddie finally gets his moment, but it's a fake moment.
That's the perfect way to put that. It felt very much. Even Joe brought it up in his promo of never cross the finish line. It kind of feels like that. This is a moment to where I realistically, if they were going to do it with what I think the story they're trying to do here, Eddie could win this. You could sell that Eddie's the big baby face again. You could get a little bit of that of Eddie's that believable underdog again, but you don't believe it now because you've only got 2 weeks to build and it doesn't feel that strong. Go on.
Well, go ahead, finish your thought.
No, that was it. I was starting to trail up.
But you as an Eddie fan, like, are you going to be bummed out that, okay, he gets his shot, but then he gets trampled and then ends up off TV again or on Collision?
That's the thing is like you wish that it could be here. I'm still hoping out that it's going to be there. But again, it feels like you gave him such weak sauce and you gave him chicken shit and surprised he didn't make chicken salad.
Now, Damien, some other people have told me this as well. Like, don't you see they're going to build towards Hook versus Eddie? Really?
That's reverse engineering. Do that other shit. Do Hook versus that to get to there. That's what I was saying. Give this time. Give this some room to fucking cook.
Yeah.
That's the issue with this. This feels half-baked. This could have been fucking an actual 5-course meal served up nicely. Instead, it's a microwave fucking hot pocket you threw in there just to get you by on this fucking show. And I'm sad that it's going to waste a fucking opportunity of seeing a Samoa Joe versus Eddie Kingston match because for Tony Khan, who wants to hype up Ring of Honor so much and everything, that you have what would be a Ring of Honor legendary match with these two guys, and you're going to fucking just waste it. I hope that I'm wrong. As an Eddie fan, I hope that it's a fantastic match, and it's not, like you said, two walruses slapping each other with indie chops of, fighting spirit, and all of that.
Just one word answer. Claudio Moxley, did you like the match?
No.
Okay. We can be friends. Okay.
Sorry, I had to take the vocal cords out for take the training wheels off there and just go on a little bit of a rant there.
Right. Shit. But no. By all means, swing away. No, I mean, again, ultimately, I think it's we'll see what happens. I wish I was more excited for this, Nick, but I'm just not. And partly it's because Eddie could have come back and been right into like the mock stuff in it, and it never manifested.
Exactly. And, sorry. Speaking of manifesting things, but yeah, we can beat that horse and go through that whole way. But last thing, that's why I'm upset by this a bit is because people like you are not pulled into it when they have the opportunity. Then they could have done something that could have pulled you in.
Fair enough. I mean, I 100%. I mean, I praised both guys a lot. So yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but we'll see. Hopefully the boys can over deliver. But folks, we'll remind everybody out there, we are here on Saturday. We go live at 6:45 for NXT Deadline San Antonio. Texas getting all the shows lately. It's become a hotbed.
Sean's booking Hickenbottom,
right? But yeah, so what I thought we would do, Nick, is we're not doing like our usual preview show because of the deadline real quick, and then the timer's on. So to me, deadline feels, I know we're getting the Iron Survivor, it's just there. It just happened. Like, it just kind of showed up.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the vibe of wrestling right now. It kind of feels like we're all just kind of skidding through the end of 2025
Is
to
that what it
get into
is?
2026. That's well, because are you really excited for Deadline? We're getting Ola back, and I don't know if I'm excited or not.
I don't
Like,
even understand how it's going to play out, but and we'll go through the matches real quick, and we'll do a bit of a rapid fire pick 'em. But yeah, I mean, the Iron Survivor matches are not bad. They've generally a good energy to them. Some big names, some good names are going to be on this. You know, Izzy Tatum non-title, just a bit of a palate cleanser between some other stuff, but it is apparently the first time in NXT history the world title will open a pay-per-view.
it's open. Oh, it's opening the show.
So
Jesus.
that's a
Oh,
weird take, right? Like, so, and that's what I read today. And if anyone out there corrects me, I'm all for the correction. But I believe that Oba, Ricky are opening the show.
is Oba just there just to fucking lose and go up to the main roster or something? Like, why would you? Now, granted, you have two of the Iron Survivor matches, which is again is an issue that it's like we've had a convoluted step followed by a convoluted step followed by a convoluted step on another program and everything. Like, I'm kind of over stipulations for a minute. Can I just get some regular fucking matches here, please?
Yeah, can we get some one-on-ones and like decent one-on-ones?
Some
Um,
story, some story would be nice of an actual singles feud of why doesn't this person like that person?
yeah, other than the idea of like, I want to be your friend, or we used to be friends and now you're not my friend. But no, like some legitimate good stories, legitimate good angles, things to kind of get excited for. I want to be sitting here going, I can't wait till the next episode. And it's lacked that lately of, I'm going to be here for the next episode, but there's nothing really that like, oh shit. Like, I think back to like the height of the bloodline stuff. We couldn't wait to get on the show and like, oh, what's Sammy going to do this week? Or what's going to happen with this guy? Like, I need more of that. We need the story, and this kind of lacks it a little.
Oh well, especially with Deadline. I mean, you do have some story of I wasn't here because of the chords and
Ailments.
everything, and I don't know if we're gonna actually give quick rapid fire predictions on this
Yeah, we are
show.
right now.
Okay, so then Ethan Page, Mr. Iguana, explain to me why this happened. Carjacking
Well,
happened in the NXT parking lot, the
the
most
carjacking.
dangerous place in
I
Orlando,
actually
Florida.
I actually love this segment because A, in Florida, a reptile could steal your shit. B, no, I thought it worked well, and because this ongoing AAA relationship, right? And they've been over there and they've had their issues with Lola and Iguana and the mixed tags. So yeah, man, I think we good. I think we are right now. Come on down. But no, my God, I think this is good shit. I think it's going to be a fun match. It's for a title. Again, I think everything's just even the other match, which has a huge story, Izzy and Tatum, is still kind of in between the two bigger matches, right?
Well, who you got for this match since we're doing
All right,
predictions?
let's
And
go.
I'm reading Wikipedia in reverse order because that's the way this show would make sense instead of going full Tony Khan and reverse engineering the fucking show.
Oh, the formatting issues are killing me. But so Ethan Iguana, I'll go Ethan.
Oh, okay. After all of that, I thought you were going to go Iguana, but never expected
No,
to go against the Canadian. Yeah,
no,
I've got to go Ethan with this.
he's on
Ethan's one of the
fire.
best things right now on
Yep.
NXT. Honestly, if Ethan Page wanted to be NXT champion versus Ricky, I'd almost rather see that feud and
Right.
Oba just go up to the main roster.
Well, could Ethan Page be the mystery man?
I'm surprised that hasn't been mentioned that much.
Right. All right, next one.
Tatum Paxley versus Izzy Dame with the culling at ringside.
I want Tatum to win. I'm torn on this one. I'm going to go Tatum.
Izzy has to fucking win. Just stomp a mud hole in this woman.
Oh,
You sat there. Well, no. Izzy's going to be this whole dominant. Has been dominant this whole time. If he turns around and loses to Tatum,
right.
then the culling's all for naught. Now, do you get anyone, Jose? Where you at? Take a drink. Does the righteous show up at Deadline in San Antonio?
I don't know why. Like in this spot, like join the culling.
No, join Tatum. Help Tatum go against the
Oh,
culling. You
okay.
get spooky on spooky.
All right, we'll see. That's not bad. I like it. I mean, we keep saying it, but they don't seem to be coming. Women's Iron Survivor. Oh, we're late.
Was that the timer for the whole segment?
Yeah, kind of.
Fair enough. So rapid fire then, I guess.
All right, last three.
Women's Iron Survivor: Sol Ruka, Lola Vice, Kalani Jordan, Jordan Grace, and Kendall Gray.
Sol Ruka.
Sol Ruka because then Zarya gets involved, and the Blake Monroe, all of that. We get tied up in there. Second choice would be Jordan Grace.
Jordan's due. I actually might change my mind. I'll go Jordan. Zarya fucks Sol, and Jordan gets the dub.
Listen, I don't need to know about their personal life, but I can see where Jordan wins. Kalani, third choice, surprisingly.
Maybe.
No, because it'd be heel on heel. So we have to be Lola because Kendall Gray respectfully.
I love Lola, but I don't think this is her.
No, I'm saying it's option 3 as like your third. If you had to pick a bronze medal,
Soul Snatcher. Yeah, I hear you. Men's
Javon, Leon, Joe Hendry, Dion, Miles. They should just put all those in order. Javon, Leon, Dion. Sounds like I'm spitting bars.
If I pick Dion, are you going to freak out?
No, because you can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at.
Does Javon win this?
Yeah.
You think it's Javon?
Well, shit.
Joe Hendry?
That's the thing is the only.
You know what's weird?
The only heel in this match is fucking Dion.
So basically, Dion could win and go after Ricky. So Dark State goes after the world champ, Cha-Chang. Or maybe we have a heel champ and not Ricky.
But is Oba even still a heel champ?
I don't know. This one's tough. Maybe it's a little undefined. We got to be quick. We're running out of we're overtime.
Someone pick Javon. Someone pick Joe Hendry. Which one's taking who? I'll take Javon.
I'm going to take Dion Lennox.
Son of a bitch. You know what? That's fucking. I'll take Joe Hendry even. Javon still.
Yeah. Dark State over Death Riders.
Jesus. Saints versus Oba.
Saints little it's so weird. Saints.
Just to be difficult, give me fucking Oba. I cannot go against the ruler.
Right? They could give the belt back to Oba and then just maybe they're ready for Saints to go up. Maybe Oba's ready to go up. It's a lot of influx, especially right now. Because you said it feels like we're just creeping to 2026, and then we'll wait and turn the Jets on when the calendar changes.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of people moved up when it comes to 2026. But I like this, though. If MDB's getting the concept, KJ Wilbon and Big Nick Kornheiser.
There you go. I love when people get like, ding, I know what they're doing. And when you see this on other podcasts, know where you saw it first.
Yeah, been doing this, been trademarked.
Right? Again, we'll tell you what inspired us, but others out there just on the sly. All right, Nick, we suck at time, so we're not even going to time this one, but we're not going to give any. We're just going to give our answers. So we got all the wrestling tomorrow. I don't know how we're going to keep up, but TNA Final Resolution, Yi Ling Yi against Zaya Brookside.
Yi Ling Yi.
Yeah, I'll go with you. Xia Li for the dub. Knockouts champion. I think she retains. It's her first big retention.
She just won the title.
Yeah, and she won it elsewhere. So I'm all for it. The Inspiration taking on Tessa Blanchard and Victoria Crawford for the Knockouts tags. I'm actually going Tessa and Victoria.
Inspiration every day over Tessa. Yeah, to hell with Tessa.
Leon Slater, the champion, versus AJ Francis for the X Division title. AJ Francis.
Ooh, Dion.
I'm wondering if Leon drops it and then spends a little time hanging out with Javon, a little more time.
Yeah, they might as well just be over there. Yeah, right. Contract tampering might be a term we might want to get real familiar with here.
Right, we're sharing.
NIL deals are a bitch. Sorry,
they're sharing.
Caring.
Right, Frankie Kazarian, champion, taking on JDC for the world title. Sorry, JDC, you're not winning.
Yeah, well, it's his retirement match too as well. So God damn it. Why do I have to take Kaz in this? Can I pick nobody? Can I please pick nobody?
I think this match is going to overachieve. I think this is one of those matches that by the end of it, people are going to be like screaming for JDC to get the win.
Yeah, because it's his last match, so he'll win it and then fucking retire. Like,
Right.
that's the only thing. And like, is this just all a ploy for
Right.
everyone that said slander about Eddie Kingston? Is this a ploy to just get
Right.
JDC, Dirty Dango, as your world champ?
Right. Maybe. Santana versus Charles Dempsey. Santana.
Mike Santana needs redemption. Fucking hell.
Yeah. He needs a couple dubs here. The Hardys taking on High Rise.
Hardys.
Yeah. Anybody, any faith in any of these Evolution people?
No, because they don't even. You want to know why? Because they don't tie any of this into an actual NXT show.
No, it's kind of been evolvish. Now, I mean, we saw Stacks this week, but nothing really tied it in. But champion Steve Macklin taking on Channing Stacks Lorenzo singles match, international title.
Macklin.
I mean, yeah, Macklin. Macklin's not getting touched. The Roscoes versus Order 4, Mustafa Ali, John Schuyler, Jason Hotch with Special Agent Zero. Of course, the Roscoes now being a foursome. 8-man tag. Should be an amazing match. Rascals?
Yeah, this sounds like match of the night.
You're
so
not going
far.
Order 4? I thought you might go Order 4.
I mean, if I want to be difficult, but the Rascals are fucking hot as hell, and I expect the Rascals to be heavily featured when they go to AMC, when they go to live TV.
Yeah, they fit it right, and Trey with that kind of Miles
They
Morales.
fit the vibe. They've got a gimmick that'll fucking connect with people. That'll tie on. It's born from the indies and caught fire. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's colorful, it's bright, it's energetic. So that's happening tomorrow. Also happening tomorrow is Final Battle. Again, they started advertising this, I feel like, on Wednesday. We'll find out.
They heavily promoted it on Wednesday because I think Tony might be having buyer's remorse of why didn't I get a TV deal? Why did I not have a program that would compete almost in the same day on the same fucking time slot with TNA? That could have been on TV when I have a deal with another TV network. And why didn't I put this shit on TV? Like we've all been saying, it should be behind a fucking paywall. If you want him to get over, put it on TV.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree, man. It's just like they advertised it hard, and it's like last minute. They added some things in, I think, just for like you know the wow factor or the tune in factor.
Days on Final Battle just to try and draw on sickos.
Facts. So Ricochet, Dalton Castle for the national championship because Ricochet's going to defend that belt everywhere.
Mike Mondo, because he's the only national champion that I recognize.
All right. I mean, in a perfect world, Dalton Castle would win. He's a way better professional wrestler. But Ricochet's going to win. Deonna Purrazzo, Billy Starks, Pure Wrestling Rules Tournament final match for the inaugural Ring of Honor Pure Champion. I did not know they were doing a tournament for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. Holy fuck. Deonna Purrazzo's winning for sure.
Yes. Who's she facing off again?
Billy Starks.
Yeah, love Billy Starks, friend of the channel. Deonna Purrazzo needs this win. Yeah, they were doing the whole tournament. I'll disagree with you and say that Ricochet is a better pro wrestler, like in ring, than Dalton Castle. But out of rings, yeah, they're both whatever. But yeah, Deonna Purrazzo needs something. Otherwise, Tony just let her go. Just let her go. Let her imagine Deonna Purrazzo on AMC in TNA.
Yes.
Please let it happen, Lord.
She walked back through the door as like, you know, one of the greatest knockout champions of all time, and then do this. Yeah, let's go. Athena versus Persephone for the ROH Women's title. Athena? Yeah.
You got a peripheral out there? You're driving around in a peripheral. No, Athena. The only way Persephone wins, and I won't knock her because she is actually really talented.
She's good.
Right, but does Athena drop it to just move on to other pastures? I won't say greener pastures because she dropped out. So yeah.
Eventually, Athena's reign should come to an end, but I think it's got to be on a pretty large.
I don't know if it will.
Yeah, maybe not.
She's in the Monet vortex of just this is the match that never
ends. It's the run that doesn't end. That's for sure. And they haven't really capitalized on it, I don't believe. Shane Taylor Promotions, who we love, Skyflight, Scorpio Sky, Dante. How many they've had? Leo Rush, they've had Action Andrade. Like these two brothers have been trapped. Imagine just using them as a good tag team. 6-man tag championships, the trios titles of Ring of Honor.
Skyflight. STP.
All right. I am. No, I'm just kidding. But survival of the fittest match for the Ring of Honor World title. Bandito.
Is this a
versus
gauntlet match? Does anyone know truly what a survival of the fittest match is? Because I feel like this is the first time I've heard of this. I feel like it's probably either a gauntlet match or an elimination match.
Tournament setup is based on. I don't want to know all that. I'm trying to. That's useless. Doesn't tell me anything.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a gauntlet match, essentially. By the
It's a
looks of it.
gauntlet or an elimination, I would assume. But either way, Bandito. Oh no, I should have let you run off.
Bandito, Blake Christian, that is. Bees Mortos, who's I believe being replaced because he's injured.
Oh.
Sammy Guevara, Commander, and Hichichero. What the fuck? That's gonna be an insane, like all over the place match. Holy shit. That might be fun.
Is it weird? I got more excited once I thought you actually were saying Christian. Like Christian
Yeah,
was going to be in the match. Bandito's winning. I feel bad because like I was already given the prediction before you labeled off anybody else because Bandito's winning because Bandito wins. Because Bandito's great.
Mercedes Moné Red Velvet for the Ring of Honor World TV title. I mean, why does this have 8 matches? But Mercedes isn't losing, I don't think.
No, you should have just said, and Mercedes Moné beats Red Velvet for the Ring of Honor Women's TV title.
Right. La Faction Ingobernables versus the Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington, and Adam Priest. Not bad. Who's
Los Ingobernables. I'm just so proud of you that you actually said that properly. I know it's because you were reading it. But yeah, Los Ingobernables.
I love saying Los Ingobernables. This is one of my Los Ingobernables and who's our old buddy? Doesn't matter. Let's
Hachicero, Horchata.
Did the Faction win this one?
Yes, absolutely. Remember everyone when they made a big deal about Tommy Billington signing because he's the Dynamite Kid's kid?
Yeah.
And they did it when they were over in the UK. And they didn't give a shit after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it was. Again, it's another one of these things of like, look what we did. We forgot about it. It's very like, look, my shiny new toy. It's not so shiny anymore. So
yeah, well, and Los with Roosh and Sammy
Guevara.
Yeah, they're pushing them a bit,
right? Alex Abrahantes is what I was thinking of. I love those names. They're so fun to say. It's rolling those R's.
That's why you're a fan of all the lucha wrestling. Right? They're all just fun names.
All the fun names. Well, it's like, it goes the other way. The Japanese names, I don't, have a whole lot.
Yeah, you're not a big fan of Kawada, right? Hiroshi, Tanahashi.
The problem isn't that there's Tanahashi, Takahashi, Takehishi,
Takeshita.
And a 30-minute Nick special. Lee Moriarty.
We had to be here for this match. I saw that we had to be here.
Right.
Lee Moriarty versus Nigel McGuinness in a 30-minute Iron Man match. And I'm just going to be stimming for 30 minutes. Yeah.
I'm going Lee because, he's active. He can't lose.
Nigel is the far superior pro wrestler.
Back to challenge for the title? Like, what are we doing?
Give me Nigel on my television screen.
A 30-minute Iron Man match for Nigel McGuinness in 2025 is insane. Right?
And I love every second of it. AW. AW knows how to get to me. I feel like it's reading my diary or something. We're going to give him Nigel McGuinness versus Lee Moriarty. We're going to give him, we're going to give him Eddie Kingston. We're going to give him all the goodness.
Yeah, that might be the only way it got better. Next week we'll be here watching the Joe Biden run a marathon. Like, what are we doing? What are we, Sleepy Joe, just fucking hanging around?
What are you doing in there?
All right, I'm going Lee.
I'm just glad you had to talk about this match. I saw this and just started clapping like a seal.
It was funny because I saw it yesterday and I was like, oh shit. But you were unwell, so we didn't really get a chance to talk. And I was just like, that's the Nick special. Like, the only thing that would make this match better is if it was Nigel versus Eddie and an hour. A 60-minute.
Don't worry, that's coming for the AW World Championship. Mark my words.
Get out of here. That's insane. A Ring of Honor television champion for no reason.
Fuck
But
it.
yeah, 30 minutes. Nigel's trying to see if he can get that cardio back up. So good luck to all of them. That's Friday. That's all those matches are happening on Friday. We're gonna do our best to keep our eyes, on something.
On the prize.
Yeah, we do have a SmackDown to cover as well. But real quick as we roll through. All right, this is where we put a minute on the clock. We're going to rapid fire some questions at each other. I'm trying to see if there's any questions in the chat that I should start.
Well, I saw MDB expecting a 2-page book report. Now, do you want that single-spaced, everything like that? Or do you go do the old trick in the Word doc to where you make the period size bigger so it expands it and everything?
Right.
That's some old school shit if you're out there. That's up with that dial-up internet fucking memory.
Yeah. Slightly bigger font and shit like that. Oh, well, everything we could do.
Double space shit, yeah.
Double space this shit. But yeah, we'll get you a full report. I mean, again, Nick's gonna do a full rundown and synopsis.
I'm just glad that now I know I've confirmed here that we're going to be trying to go on an eye and keep track of all the wrestling, so I can be talking about Lee Moriarty versus Nigel McGuinness as we're probably getting a solo Sokoa segment or something on SmackDown. Something that'll definitely be filling time.
Right. All right. Before we get in Sig till Rumble, who do you think will win the men's, women's? My pick, Roman Liv. Or do you think do you want to give an early shout out? I've kind of teased that I think Bianca wins the women's. The men's is a little trickier.
Braun, Bianca. We go double B's in the trap.
Braun, Bianca. I think the
winners is almost. I want to see more who's champion.
I wonder
when we get to the men's before I really want to stake a claim in that. But I'd say Braun right now is probably a favorite because I think they could do the Punk Braun at Mania route of. The women's to me is more wide open. Like I could see a path where Liv. I could see a path where AJ Lee wins it.
Right, 100%. Yeah, no, there's a lot of options. I'm going Bianca. I got this weird thing of like maybe Roman does, and Roman challenges Cody. Lots of rumors about them running.
That would be interesting because Cody has won it the past 2 times to challenge Roman.
So you flip the script, right? So we'll see. All right, we've gone long today, but I like it. Who's going to ask the questions first? Nick, you've been unwell. I'll let you decide if you want to catch or throw.
Well, pause. We don't need to discuss our bedroom behaviors out here in public, sir. I digress. But I have a theme of mine. Mine is I'm going to name a wrestler or a wrestler like a team, and you need to give me their greatest rival. If we want to go there, or if you got something up your sleeve you want to pull out.
I just got random bullshit, so you can fire first if you'd like, and I'll answer as I can.
Fair enough. So I don't know if I'll fill a full minute with the names I've got listed, or if I'll have to start improving. But I got a list of wrestlers, and I want you to name their greatest rival. John Cena,
Randy Orton, Edge,
CM Punk,
John Cena,
MJF.
CM Punk.
I feel like this is the snake eating the tail. Like Triple H.
Triple H's would have been The Rock,
John Moxley,
a Band-Aid.
Fair enough. I thought you were going to say good wrestling. Well, Wendy Chu.
Staying awake.
I was going to say me. Dark State.
Shit.
Dark State.
You on that one.
Kurt Angle.
Shit. Fucking Eddie.
Brock Lesnar.
John Cena. Oh, Roman.
Seth Rollins.
Roman.
I got like 6 left. Can I run them off?
Shoot.
The
It's
Usos.
hard on the spot. What?
The Usos.
New Day.
R-Truth.
John Cena.
Edge.
Might be John Cena.
AJ Styles.
Samoa Joe.
Ooh. Darby Allin.
The hospital bed.
Yes, and you brought it home perfectly.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's fun. We should have coordinated. That's great. I like that a lot. So
Might be coming to a YouTube short or a YouTube video. So this is why you need to like, share, and subscribe and hit that bell notification. Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, all of that. Often imitated, never replicated, never duplicated. As we said before, you might see other people do things like us, but they just ain't us.
100%. And it's funny, like on the spot like that, your brain and your vitamins are trying to unstick the pages.
You go there, and that's the thing, is because I think you mentioned it. Like someone asked a question last night or about somebody or something, and I was like, "Yes, that's a good topic." Yeah, because there's debatable for a good chunk of those.
Okay, yeah, no, it is. There's a couple ones that I threw out there, and I'm like, be interesting to see. Like AJ calling Samoa Joe, has someone else kind of stepped in there. I mean, Randy Orton, John Cena. I know we talked a lot about that. I mean, we got
Roman Brock is definitely. When you said that, I was like, "Yep."
Yeah, I mean, come on now. All right. That being said, I guess it's my turn to ask, which I historically I'm a mess when I do this.
Random bullshit.
Just random bullshit. Some of it's gonna be like word association. Someone's gonna be pick one or the
do
other.
I give one word answers? Or what am I doing here?
That's short, one word. We're rapid fire. We want to try and get through this list. We suck at being short and quick. That's why our ladies like us.
Because we're big
and long
and strong, and we're down to get the friction on.
All right, let's friction this one up.
Yeah.
All right. Choose one, Eddie or Nigel.
Eddie Kingston.
Oh, favorite Xmas movie.
He's from New York. I can relate to it. Sorry.
I like it. Favorite Xmas movie.
Jingle All the Way.
Oh, damn it. How I misread this one. How deep will the Bills go realistically this year?
As deep as they can.
I read balls. Favorite time of year?
Fall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Describe Pat McAfee in one word.
Eccentric.
Oh, if you could have one match with anyone ever, who?
Eddie Kingston.
Fuck off. Pizza sauce on barbecue. Barbecue sauce on pizza.
Pizza sauce on barbecue. No, barbecue sauce on pizza. Yes.
It's delicious.
I'm pro this and anti that.
DX or NWO? What happened to the timer?
Because they had fucking who didn't even do the timer. Keep going.
Nobody even told us the clock wasn't going. All right, where was I? DX or NWO?
DX, because they didn't fucking jump the shark.
Would you rather do DDP yoga or Seth Rollins CrossFit?
DDP yoga. I'm in fit for CrossFit.
I might die. Hogan or the Warrior? Woof.
Larry.
Larry. Same question, technically. Turkey or ham?
Turkey. Honey baked ham or steroid ham?
What's your favorite color?
Blue, like navy blue.
Baby blue. Mine too. That's so cute.
No, not baby blue, navy blue. Like navy blue or black.
Well,
black is void of color, so you can't say that's a color.
I'm blue, dabba-dee, dabba-die.
Yeah.
Nikki Bella or Lacey Evans? I'm going Lacey Evans, a hundo.
Nikki Bella. Lacey Evans has become insufferable.
She kind of has. She really has.
No, that's the thing is Nikki Bella has Lacey Evans in actual pro wrestling talent wise. Lacey Evans was supposed to be this thing that she never was. She is the most Vince McMahon women's wrestler I've ever seen. And she has no talent in ring and she has no talent outside of the ring. Thank you for your service, ma'am. But outside of that, you have no business being in pop culture or being in fucking the social landscape outside of you are just an average citizen. And you thank you for your service. Fuck off.
Facts.
Sorry.
I will actually give you that. I know I knee jerk because I don't like Nikki, but I mean, I think Nikki has a little more upside than Lacey. Lacey's an interesting cat. So, Nikki
Lacey's
Bella.
more insufferable than Nikki, which is a hard hill to fucking climb, but she climbed it.
Yeah, I think Lacey's more in my face about shit than Nikki is right now. As much as I shit on, like, I give Nikki a hard time, she's like, Lacey just feels like unnecessarily in my face, like a fucking annoying ex. Like, just go away.
Nikki's wrestling annoying. Lacey's annoying.
Nikki Bella or Sky Blue?
Sky Blue.
Sky Blue, more, she has a brighter future. I guess, you know, Nikki's more known for the front and Sky's more known for the back.
Amazing Red or Sky Blue? Do we just make purple?
Amazing Sky Purple.
Yeah.
Nikki Bella or Mercedes Moné is like the fucking question of questions. Like, you know, do you want to get punched in the face or kicked in the nuts? How do you feel?
Monet, because she at least is active and she invokes proper emotion in one way or the other. Like, we've sat there and argued. She's meant to be a fucking heel, and she's doing that job well. Nikki's not even a good heel. She wasn't a good babyface, and she's not a great heel right now. Monet's at least got something. She at least invokes emotion out of me.
Man, I don't want to pick Mercedes.
But you kind of have to. You kind of have to.
If I'm being honest and I'm putting my bias aside, and everyone knows that watches this channel, I don't like either very much. I do think Nikki Bella's problems that I have with her are kind of, a lot of them are Nikki Bella's. Some of Mercedes are her boss. So yeah, Mercedes. Let's be real. Mercedes overall. Rhea Ripley over all of them. You win, Randolph. I like that answer.
Right.
But yeah, I bet. But that's it. That's rapid fire. Again, that's the show. That's Dirt Sheet Debate. As always, put your comments down below and let us know what you'd like to talk about, or if there's anything we talked about tonight you'd like us to elaborate more. But I mean, that's it, man. Like, those are the hot topics. We were supposed to go like 40 minutes. We went like an hour and 5.
I was gonna say, you can tell I haven't been here for a couple days because of the vocal cords and everything, because I think we went double time.
We did. But it was nice to have you back. So nice to talk to you. So we just rolled with it.
Oh, I miss you too, buddy.
We're bonding. Look at us.
No, look at us. Who would have thought? Look at us.
Right.
Someone please do an edit of me saying that and then the Paul Rudd clip from Hot Ones.
That is awesome. But that's it. We're back tomorrow, 7:30. We have SmackDown. The finals of the last time is now. LA Knight wins.
Is that the vibe? Because, well, is LA Knight the mystery guy? But is that the vibe? Because you have John Cena Sr. out there just badmouthing Gunther left, right, and center, and allegedly probably these same sources that talked to Freddie Prinze. But we'll talk about all this on SmackDown.
Sure.
That not too many people are happy that it's kind of as is seen as foretold of Gunther's been almost the obvious choice, and it's going chalk, jock, Jayhawk out here the whole way through.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think a favorite, like, it's like the March Madness or the playoffs, like the favorites do well, but you got to at least give us some adversity along the way. Gunther hasn't, I mean, he's had a good couple matches. Him and Javon was well. Him and Solo actually overachieved and might have been the highlight of Monday. This is going to be a very interesting match, kind of similar to Eddie and Joe. I'm a little nervous that it might not be the most smooth match, but I think these are two pros that can get there.
Yeah. We'll talk more about that on Friday Night SmackDown. Absolutely. Halfway quick of Paul. I read your whole comment in my brain, but just send us some barbecue, my guy.
Yes. Oh, you never go wrong with any barbecue, but yeah, no, send it over.
Not unless it's on well, you don't put pizza sauce on your barbecue, but always put barbecue sauce on your pizza.
I mean, I'm sure there's a way we could put some pizza sauce on something, but
I don't think it'd be too tasty on a barbecue rib or something.
Put some pepperoni, some cheese, put it in the oven, we're good to go. No, but that all being said, folks, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Don't forget, we shirt people. Get your merch. Go get your stuff. Check out all of our socials. We got more coming your way. The link is in the chat, and we will be putting it out momentarily across the board. The predictions for NXT deadline. We are here live Saturday for that. We got more coming your way, more to talk about, more to get into. more than anyone else at a higher level. We do what we do all day long, Nick. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, and we do what we do because other people can't do what we do.
I
Our
almost
shit
said
is
it, but I was
real,
like,
our shit is raw, our shit is authentic. When you talk about that rest, you better put that for life with it.
see you on the flip side. Come back tomorrow. Let's go.